He's forcing now. He's
there, we got
forcing
that for
people
you.
to sit down and talk to us. Excellent.
We're setting back up again. We want to make sure everything works again.
Yeah, you
Microphones and
can
stuff.
be test market.
And one of the things we always like to do is visit with the patrons, the people who come to the store. You know, I want to see what they're buying, what they're interested in when they walk through the door, what stands out in their mind. So, what's your name and where are you from?
Who are you?
Nicholas Vinegar.
Oh,
There.
you're gonna have to get much closer to that microphone and talk right into it.
Go ahead, talk.
Nicholas.
There we go,
and
Nicholas.
Where are you from?
Winter Haven.
Winter Haven, Florida. All right, very good.
Would you consider yourself a shy guy?
Sort of.
Yeah. Okay.
But I've noticed he's been curious about what all this garbage
yeah.
is,
He
and
was-
this just like a
He was
total mess
very,
right now.
very intently looking
It's
at
a
everything
mess
that's going on here.
But online, I think it does look okay. I'm looking. By the way, you're on Facebook Live right now on our Facebook page on Gods and Monsters.
Nick, what do you like? Can I call you Nick, or is it has to be Nicholas?
It's okay.
Nick is good. Okay. What do you like? What are you into?
Video games, pretty much.
There you go.
Video games. Okay, very good.
So you two could have a video game podcast, or maybe you already do. Maybe you already do Let's Play videos. Do you do Let's Play videos on YouTube or anything?
No.
No, but you could, and I think it would help you come out of your shell a little bit.
I think the fact that he just sat down with us means he's ready to come out of
He's
his
made
shell.
he's made a large step.
Now, Greg,
today.
your mic sounds wonderful to me.
Does it?
But I don't hear Nick's as much. Is that just
That's
Nick?
because Nick is very soft spoken.
Okay.
He's a sensitive guy.
Can you turn my headset up just slightly? Thank you.
got it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you,
So,
producer of
once
the show.
again, very pet friendly here at the Artigan Marketplace as the pets walk right on by. Does everything sound okay in your headset? So yeah, bring your pets. Come on by. Gods and Monsters, Artigan Marketplace. You can walk by.
Let's
So-
let's find out more about Nicholas. So you came here today because you knew it was the 1 year anniversary, or just because today was a Saturday?
Well, school got out on Thursday.
A lot of the people can't
True.
hear you when you nod. You have to kind of.
School got out on Thursday. You're
Very
right.
good.
So you thought you'd come by the mall, and you just happened to walk into Gods and Monsters today.
pretty much.
Cool. Okay. And you're big into the video games, not so much into the comics. What about
Sci-fi or what else? Kind of when you walk through the doors here, what's the first thing that kind of stands out in your mind?
Statues.
The statues.
Yeah.
That's what everybody always says. you
and
know.
they're in party mode today.
Have you made any purchases today? Oh, okay. So now this is what we like to know. Tell us.
I think I see Jessica Black.
Say what?
Friday. No, wait. She has a tattoo. Never mind. It's not her.
Oh,
Go
no,
on.
it's
I'm
definitely
sorry.
not. So tell us, what did you purchase today?
What'd you buy?
I'm a fan of Bravest Warriors.
Say that again. What is it?
Bravest Warriors.
Bravest Warriors.
Okay.
Did you buy a comic book or was it a pop character or what
It
did you
was,
buy?
a card game.
Oh, the card game. Okay,
Ah.
okay. This is weird. You know, you can turn my headset up even more now. I don't feel like I'm hearing.
I'm fairly certain you were the guy who said, my headphones are too
No,
loud.
this is the first time I put headset on. It's been the earbuds the whole time.
Gotcha.
So,
Sorry,
okay, you bought
we
yourself a new card game.
We
Is
do a
this-
lot of housekeeping in the middle of the show.
Is this a game you've played before? You're just adding to your collection?
First time.
First time playing the game. Okay, you have friends or you know other people who play the game?
Nope.
Wow. Okay. So sight unseen, you have no idea really how to play the card game. Is that correct? Okay. And you just picked up a brand new game that you don't even know how to play, and I'm assuming you're going to study up on how to play it, and then you're going to kick all your friends' butts when you say, "Hey, let's play this cool card game." You know all the rules; they know nothing. You're going to tell them all fake rules, and then you're going to win and take all their money.
I think you figured it all out.
Pretty much.
You are an entrepreneur, and I appreciate your spirit.
All right, so you said today or Thursday was the last day of school. What school was that?
It must have been Orange County,
No.
not Orange County.
Polk.
Polk.
Oh, Polk County.
So
See, I'm
you've,
not familiar
you've
with
traveled a bit to get here. So you made a special trip.
Who did you travel with today?
My dad.
Does your dad
Okay.
want to sit and talk with us, or is he as chatty as you are?
He's right there.
Dad, would you like to sit with
No,
us?
he's looking at the decals here.
Ah, the decals, which we were obstructing the view of, we had to shift things around a little bit. Our tables got shifted around.
And our logo's all messed up now, and the tablecloth is barely covering.
I can
and-
sort of see the logo on Facebook Live, so,
Well, there
so
you
that's
go.
all right. We got the and monster and mon actually
Come on, good, okay.
monsters. All right, so
What do
school's
you-
out in Polk County.
What are you doing this summer, Nicholas? What do you you got your summer job? You got a paper route? You got what do you got on tap?
Nothing much.
Nothing.
ahead.
A lot of you're gonna be playing a lot of Call of Duty. A lot of what are the kids playing these days?
First person shooter games.
First-person shooter
Sure.
games? Sure.
You don't happen to watch a lot of YouTube, do you?
I don't.
Do you watch Leafy? You don't know Leafy is here?
I'm not familiar with that. What is that?
Don't watch it. Don't even think or don't even remember that I said anything about it.
I'm sorry, and you're from Polk County, and school just got out. What was your name again?
Nicholas, come on,
Nicholas's dad has joined us. I remembered at the last second. It was
No,
Nicholas.
that's my dad.
He's shaking his head.
Oh, no, I thought you said your dad was going to come join you. Okay, so Nicholas's friend is here. Tell us who you are.
No, this is a random guy who you just told to sit down.
Oh, okay. Random guy, another Gods and Monsters patron who's come here to do some shopping, and he's just going to let us know what he found today that he's interested in purchasing.
And you're going to have to get right up close to that microphone, I think. There you go.
Did you turn it back on?
Yeah, it's on.
Go ahead.
So yeah, my name's Mike.
Mike, how are you?
Good, good.
We have Mike and Nicholas joining us here on the podcast. They are just here to do some shopping at Gods and Monsters today. Did you find anything interesting?
Bought quite a few prints from a couple of different artists up here. and
Oh,
then,
so you took
good,
advantage.
good.
You took advantage of the tables of the artist, local artists that have set up tables here, and you've purchased a couple of their prints.
yeah, my daughter picked out some cards from Kate over here. I picked up some prints from Swift.
Swift?
And then was it Bonnie on the end?
Okay.
My wife picked up some prints from her.
That's excellent.
That's
so,
good. That's
see,
exactly what they were hoping for today.
That's why the artists come out here to put their pieces up, and that's great that you came out here and did exactly what they were hoping for.
Have you been here before?
Oh yeah.
You've been out to Gods and Monsters before?
Yep.
Is this your first time here, or you've been here before? Second. All right, he's been here before as well. Good. Return customers. We like that.
Actually, last fall we did my daughter's birthday party out here.
You did a birthday
That's
party here.
awesome.
Awesome.
Great place to have a party.
Tell us the scenario there. How old was your daughter? How many kids were here?
She turned 6. We had probably about 14, 15 kids.
Okay.
We did for a 6-year-old. We did a Big Hero 6 themed party.
Big Hero 6.
So kind
Very
of a-
cool.
Kind of a superhero thing. So yeah,
See, you could have a birthday party out here. Think about that for future. Birthday parties, weddings, bar mitzvahs. We do it all here, I think. You turn my headset up again a little more. It's just so
No.
weird. I don't hear anything so well. No, it's... I mean, I hear it, but I'd have to strain to hear it. That's weird. I'm not hearing any difference.
Nothing.
Weird.
You're
You
getting
sound great,
nothing.
by the way. You all sound...
You know, it's probably because I'm turning up the wrong one.
Oh, God, here we go.
That means
no.
nothing. How
Yes,
about
there
that?
it is. Oh, I can hear again.
Yeah, that whole time I was turning
You were
up the wrong.
blasting one of these two guys the whole time.
Oh no, they're very loud. I apologize for blowing out your ears. So
oh no, I'm fine.
But that sounds
I'm fine.
good. That sounds good.
there we go.
Well, from time to time, we just like to visit with people, see what they're purchasing here. So you bought some prints today.
Bought some
You bought a
prints.
brand new card game. That's good.
I'm gonna be buying some pouches.
Buying some pouches.
Which are great for like
Off-world
storing-
lounge pouches.
Yeah.
Dice for the dice, right?
your dice?
For game dice.
Actually, I use them for my backup batteries.
You can put your weed in it.
Backup batteries. Very good.
I don't know. I just said that. I don't know. Oh shit, Aquaman's here. I'm sorry. We got to get the kids off the show.
I know. Aquaman. What? Okay. Well, want to thank you both for stopping by. If
no
you ever
problem.
see us here, we're normally here on a Friday night. Come on by. There's usually always an open microphone.
Sometimes my Art throws his microphone around and
There-
breaks stuff, and I don't know, whatever.
There's usually always an open microphone if you ever want to stop on by. We're having guests periodically come in and out. Our next guest is about to arrive, but I want to thank you for visiting with us and letting
Oh,
us
no
know
problem.
what you purchased.
And Nick, Nicholas, I want to see your podcast up online very soon.
Yes, the Polk County Podcast. Undetermined what the title will be yet, but
And that's why I can't stop by on Fridays because I'm recording one of my 2 podcasts.
see,
you go.
everybody's got a podcast. See,
Because it's not hard to do, and
Oh,
you know,
easy.
Tell us the name of your podcast and where we can find it.
Actually, I have 2. First one's called Weeby Geeks, WEBEGEEKS.
You've come to the right place.
You can find that show on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn,
All right,
Google Play.
all right,
oh man, you're all over the place. We're on YouTube.
all right. And where can we find you online? Any place? He doesn't want people to know.
Yeah,
he's
that's
online.
probably.
Well, my other show is called Mighty Marvel Geeks. We talk all things Marvel.
Ah.
So everything Marvel.
Are these weekly podcasts?
They
or-
are weekly podcasts. Weeby Geeks just put out episode 173.
What was your topic on that episode?
A lot of it was talking about DC Rebirth. You know, a bunch of the stuff going on there, and a lot of just DC news, since there was a lot of that this week.
So that's good to do news also. This is DC News. You talk about everything.
I think the problem with news podcasts though is that a lot of people watch these or listen to these podcasts well after they're done. So it's like sometimes that news gets old.
Gets
but,
to be old
but
news, yes.
you know what? That I say that without really being intelligent about it though, because people who are subscribing to your podcast, they get it uploaded automatically directly through
Right.
iTunes, and it's right there in their queue. So maybe they do watch it right away.
Well, we also have guests as well, off and on.
Good.
So we just had recently we've had.
You're as good as Art remembering guests.
I know, with names. Awesome.
Well, we've had so many.
There you go. Good
Yes.
follow-up.
Yeah, good
Well,
cast.
we've had some of the cast from the web series Get Spy. on
Get
the show.
Spy, okay.
It's a great little web series. With Mighty Marvel Geeks, we just had Lorraine Sink and Sanford Green on the show.
Wow, they got
Just
a busy
recently.
podcast. That's good.
Yeah. So with that show, we do picks of the week, where we tell her, give the upcoming new comic book day, we give them ideas of what we would pick from the Marvel titles to check out.
Okay,
Very cool.
awesome.
And
That's
that-
very cool.
So that was both of them that you just said there, or was there another? You have a second
We-
podcast.
He did.
Weedy Geeks and Mighty Marvel Geeks.
Perfect. Okay. Excellent.
Well, thank you both for showing up to the show. Come by anytime on Friday nights when we're here, and thanks for
Got it.
stopping by.
Enjoy
Thanks.
your shopping experience at Gods and Monsters.
Thank you very much. See, isn't it nice to have guests come by and just tell us what they bought a card game,
Just randos.
buying
just
prints. It's
out of
very
nowhere.
cool.
All
Wow,
right.
that sounds real good. Whatever you just did.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay, some housekeeping. What are you going to say? What do we need to do?
I'm not a fan of my microphone because people aren't using it properly. So let me get rid of this.
Switch it out with that one.
Switch it out with
which-
this one. And now that these are so intertwined,
That's all right. You take a second to do that. I'm going to scroll through and look at the guests that we have lined up because we're going to try and get some podcasters in here who are not on a schedule
oh yeah,
that we just shook hands with. They're pretty. He wants his bag in the corner there.
yep.
All right. It is now 2
You got it.
o'clock, which means
No, it's 3:00.
oh, it's 3 o'clock. Your thing says 2 o'clock.
Well, that's wrong.
I've only been looking at the minutes the whole time, so it's 3 o'clock, which means Alita and Talon should be here any moment. But we
Yeah.
also wanted to visit with our other podcasters. I want to say Kimmy and Robbie.
Kimmy and Robbie, huh?
They have a podcast, and they're very popular here in Central Florida. They've had a lot of
shoot.
episodes.
Derp. I need to. There we go. So that one.
Once again, if you're joining us on Facebook Live, thank you. We shifted some things around here. We were kind of in the way of people
Thank you and sorry.
making purchases over in the decal area, so we kind of got out of the way. The table looks a little messy right now, but that's not what it's about. It's about the quality talent of the
Content.
podcast. I don't want to say that. Kimmy.
All right, I'm back.
Rob.
All right. So here's what disappoints me is that I bought this microphone on my ear for $15, and
Yes.
it sounds about 98% as good as this microphone I spent $150 on. So
So you're not
Let
happy
this-
with it. This sounds good.
this sounds good, right?
Yeah, you're happy with that.
$15.
But what about this? You're saying you're not liking
$150. Well, it's not 10 times better than this mic. Anyhow, I'm out of beer already. So as soon as
Oh.
no. As soon as we get the next guest to sit down and
Sure.
how do we find them? How do we know?
Todd introduced them to me, and I've seen them. I've seen their show before. They were here actually at the grand opening, kind of doing their own thing.
No, I mean, how do we get them to sit down over here?
How? What do you mean how? They're supposed to like walk up any second now.
Oh,
Yeah. I told them just to walk. Remember, we were shuffling stuff around.
Yep.
I said, just come on back in like 30 minutes.
yes, that's right.
But he probably saw that we were still shaking things up and the table was getting flipped over and stuff.
Yeah. Well,
But anyway, we've repositioned. We're back on the air. Let's do a click.
this
on
gives
here
me
and
a
make
better
sure.
appreciation for people who run actual shows, who have actual guests that line up and stuff like that. And you have
Sure.
to get them on time, get them off on time, and you can't have any, silly random things happening.
And it's hard when you're in the middle of talking with somebody. You don't want to like cut them off and say, "All right, sorry, we got to go. The next guest is here." But
Truth. Sometimes you got it, man.
right,
Sometimes you just gotta roll. What is that? Wrap it up.
yeah. Show them a wrap. Yeah, that's right.
There it is.
So at 3 o'clock, now the clock on my computer says 2:53 p.m.
That's
is that
right.
correct?
That's right.
So none of these are right. The hour, minute, or second.
What?
It says 02:03:14.
Well, okay, fine. I'll fix it.
Should be 2:53 p.m.
Fine.
Truthfully, the hour is correct.
I'll fix it.
I mean, like it doesn't just position itself with the Earth and know automatically what the time is.
You would think. Time.
Wow, if you're keeping track, we've had a lot of visitors here. We visited with some of the patrons here at Gods and Monsters. Todd Fisher stopped by earlier. We had all kinds of guests. Ant-Man is behind me.
What did we say it was? 258.
2:53.
2:53. Whoa, this is way off.
Unless the clock on my computer's wrong, which I can't confirm because my phone is doing Facebook Live.
No, it's 2:53. We're good.
Okay, very good. So at the top of the hour, 3 o'clock, a couple of geeks.
There. Are you happy now?
Look at that. Now I know when to send people on their way. Get out.
Get out of here.
Look at the people. Look at all the people outside. There are a lot of people here.
And everybody's looking in. They may not be walking in, but they're definitely taking a very
Right.
hard look.
And they also take a hard look at our sign, which says on there, Gods and
That's
Monsters,
right.
as seen on YouTube.
On YouTube.
and then click on this QR code. It'll
Do
take you
it.
directly to our page.
Do it.
And
Was that? Oh, that was Ant-Man. That was the one you were talking
Yeah.
about. Huh. That's a really, really good costume.
well, it's only good until he scrunches down into an actual ant. Then I'd be impressed.
Oh, I see.
But you're right. Very good with the detail. I'm telling you, there's a steady stream of people that just keep coming in. It's really something. We
It
gotta-
is reminiscent of
The grand opening. You're right.
where people just kept coming and coming and coming, and I don't recall a time where it slowed down by the time we were leaving. Maybe by the time we were leaving, it was slowing down a little bit, but it really was quite a day, and this is another
Yep.
day.
And there's a little girl right here getting her face painted with the face painting people here. The balloon animals is
she-
right over there as well.
Only had money for half the face.
Apparently, yes. She's apparently some sort of two-faced character.
Oh,
From
Batman.
the DC, yes, from Batman, yes.